to the part of the song that I usually have the most trouble with, which is coming up with an instrumental break. It's not hard for me to come up with words and melodies. Those things seem to be in my head swirling all the time. But an actual, just a guitar lead has always been a little bit difficult for me, partly because I don't really consider myself a guitarist. See, I consider myself more a lyricist and a songwriter, but the leads that guitarists come up with usually come from another mindset, which is the actual ability to play a guitar, which I'm not pretending I know a lot about. Other than I've been playing for years. Yeah, I've been, jamming, but I don't necessarily know how to play like Jimi Hendrix, even though we were both left-handed. Same way with Paul McCartney. So I do come from the left-handed world, even though I play this guitar right-handed. Someday I hope to switch back to left-handed, but for now it helps me read the chord charts and the music on sheet music. So I'm struggling with this lead. I got this riff here that goes, and then I'm thinking of adding this line to it because it kind of goes with it. But I have to do more than that, and I'm thinking maybe go all the way to here, and then maybe here. You have to know, the secret to lead guitar is you have to know what the note is going to sound like before you play it. You just have to memorize the sounds in your head. I know that sounds crazy, but to a musician, they're probably saying, no duh. Alright, so anyway, these are just notes, okay? I'm not trying to be Jimi Hendrix here, and I'm not trying to be Steve Vai or any of these other awesome guitar players. I'm just trying to come up with something that connects verses, that relaxes the song a little bit, so that kind of takes out some of the monotony. That's really what instrumental breaks are designed for in songs with lyrics. So let's see if we could do more. Now there are some little gimmicks I know that go like, see what I'm doing with. Oh, that sounded bad, didn't it? See, I use my two fingers, these two fingers, to play. A lot of people use a pick. But because ever since I switched from left-handed to right-handed, I've never felt comfortable using a pick. Although I don't mind using my forefinger and thumb and shape it like a pick, and then, you know who plays like I do? Mark Knopfler of Dire Straits, another great guitarist. So I guess I kind of think like the great guitarists, but still can't seem to play like them. Anyway, I'm working on this lead. The way leads are born are based on scales, and a typical scale would be like, oh, that sounded bad. It'd help if I put my finger on the fret properly like that. So it goes. That's a typical blues scale. I'm not trying to blues this song out too much, but it does have a blues riff in it that kind of goes. I'm just trying to build on that. So I'm using that theme to kind of like as the foundation. Like if I were building a house, that would be what everything was built on. Except I'd play it better. I wouldn't mess it up. It'd go. And then something wild, maybe like, nah. Doesn't sound good yet. So I'm going to keep working on it, and I'll get back with you for this song that I'm writing called Missing the Train.